Every year, Six Flags, one of the biggest amusement park chains in the world, puts out a video announcing all of the rides being added to the parks in the next season. Every single Six Flags park gets a ride every single year, but as you all know, 2020 is way different. Most of their attractions that were supposed to come in 2020 are being delayed to 2021. But still, some of these parks that will or have already opened up their 2020 rides, that being Fiesta Texas, over Georgia, and Mexico, could be getting something brand new for 21. So in this video, as I do every year, we'll be going through all these Six Flags parks, predicting their brand new rides coming this year, 2021. But most importantly, before we start, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on Coast as often, as every single one of you really helps the channel out tremendously. Also, if you want to see more, make sure to follow my Instagram for updates and much more. But now that it's out of the way, let's jump in, as I'll be going in order from the best parks to the least. Starting out, we have Six Flags Magic Mountain, and as you probably know, earlier this year, there were some leaked permits leading all of us to, of course, speculate. That combined with the Raptor track spotted saying SFMM, this all comes down to one thing: Jersey Devil clone. Just one difference is the one here will have an extended layout to fit into the space Magic Mountain had to work with, meaning just maybe one more airtime hill. I would expect some type of DC theme, most likely the Joker, as that is for sure the best option. A name such as, Chaos Coaster or Laugh Track would be great. Ironically, due to Magic Mountain being open all year, this could even open before Jersey Devil, which is funny because that being the original postponed to 2021. Jersey Devil Coaster originally announced in 2019, even though a lot of the coaster is constructed, it will be opening in 2021 per their announcement. I personally am really hyped for this, though we will have to wait for the 2021 season. I am still super excited to ride this beast of a coaster. Six Flags Great America, one of the chain's most beloved parks that was supposed to get a water coaster in 2020 known as Tsunami Surge. These type of rides are really fun, so I think that's definitely what they will debut to the water park. But what about the dry park? Due to the park's location right outside of Chicago, they get some fantastic attendance numbers, so not only is it a great idea to add something else to the dry park. One of their flat ride gaps is Zamperla Giant Discovery, that yes, of course, they have Revolution, which is another pendulum ride, but it's really outdated. Theme this thing to DC and you have the perfect Six Flags flat, with the potential of even making it the tallest of its kind, beating its predecessor, Crazanity, at Six Flags Mexico. The first of the two Six Flags parks in Texas is Fiesta Texas, and most likely in 2020 they will open Daredevil Dive because it's already completed them testing it a few days ago. I would not really expect anything big in 2021. I think that their big year will be in 2022 with maybe a new coaster. As for 2021, probably a water park expansion with, a few slides would be a good fit. Their last one was in 2017, a water coaster that is, so why not add something else to their already solid water park? The original Six Flags over Texas is another one of these with the addition set in stone. That is them delaying their Mac Power Splash to 2021. The same with Jersey Devil. There is actually a lot of the structure already completed, which otherwise could give us hope for it opening in 2020, but that clearly was stated by the park otherwise. Another park with their 2020 attractions already open is Six Flags over Georgia, as they have opened up their two new flats, one of them being a Zamperla Endeavor. They teased on their Instagram Catch the Wave, which of course refers to any water ride related, which I have two options. A, the most likely is a water park expansion, the same with Fiesta, probably a slide complex, a single slide, anything really helps there, because their water park is definitely not the greatest. And B, what I still think can happen is a mock power splash taking the place of the former Splash Waterfalls, another water ride. It fits the space perfectly while also immediately filling the gap that they removed, which is a water ride. This certainly a major upgrade. Now here's a wild card. Six Flags New England was supposed to get Supergirl Skyflyer for their 2020 season, a Zamperla endeavor. This year was New England's 150th year anniversary, which really is kind of a bummer on how the year turned out to be. I still think that they will get their flat they were planning, but for anything else, not really. I know this park needs something else like an SNS launch coaster, but I don't really think that'll happen this year. In the coming years, definitely, that's a major gap in their lineup, not having any launch coasters, so for sure, that is what their next coaster should be. Moving on to Six Flags Mexico, here's where I think they will be getting something major. That is an SNS launch coaster, presumably a clone of Max Force, cause that takes up a smaller space, and we all know how Six Flags likes to clone the rides, just like they are doing with Jersey Devil. Similar to Six Flags New England, this park does not have a launch coaster, which here it'll fill in that much needed gap, which even for being a clone will still be a great coaster. Switching back to the US, we have Discovery Kingdom, and really, over the past years, they have been getting lots of coasters. Sidewinder Safari was delayed. From the rumors of it being cancelled, I don't really think that would be true, but if they do go on with that option, they're going to probably get a flat ride of some sort. My guess is a Zamperla Endeavor. Six Flags St. Louis was supposed to get Catwoman Whip, one of those rides that you always see at a carnival. Yes, it is that ridiculous. As you can see, I am not the biggest fan of the approach Six Flags is taking with these, but it is coming in 2021, no doubt about that, and without question, they are not going to get anything else. As for Darien Lake, one of the newest acquisitions for Six Flags back in 2018, they definitely need some stuff done. What stands out to me is of course RMC Predator. That will most likely not come this year, so I am just gonna say that they are going to stay with the original plans to add Wahoo Wave to their water park. But what's way different than any of the other parks, that is Frontier City, that was not getting a ride this year, just so Six Flags can see how their attendance is. I think they could get a flat ride. My favorite option is a Funtime Starflyer. Darien Lake recently got one in 2019, so why not do the same for a well-deserving park? Six Flags America is one of those parks that is very unpredictable. Obviously, they need a lot of attention to their lineup, but this year, I'm not 100% on that. I'm just gonna go with them opening up Harley Quinn, their delayed giant discovery for the 2021 season, as from when I went this summer, they were not working on it at all. Once again, is another delayed ride coming to Luron, that is being the relocated Green Lantern by Pear is the name. And then finally, we have Great Escape, where this is really interesting, as they have Adirondack Outlaw that even if there was no pandemic, it still might have gotten delayed. This is really a wild card on if they will actually add this attraction, but that's what I'm going to go with. So what do you predict is going to the Six Flags parks in 2021? It's obviously more hard to predict on what's going to happen due to all the current events, but I gave it a shot. So of course, what do you think? Make sure to post that in the comments below. I read every comment, love what you guys have to say. And of course, if you're not already, make sure to subscribe for more videos on coasters often. And see ya!